Yeah, so HCG is Healthcare Global Enterprises Limited. So we are a public company. We work with majorly on the cancer segment. So we are named after cancer. Yeah, so we're the number one players for the cancer, specifically considering the single specialty of cancer. Yeah, so this is who HCG is. We want to become a digital first brand for the cancer care space. So that's a whole long term goal is about. So we are going through a couple of digital transformation inside and outside to the users as well. So as part of that, we were looking for a strong robust lead generation engine, and we are looking to qualify more leads, have a right integration with crms and have the right reporting. So overall user experience as a whole, we wanted to uplift. So that is a short-term goal that we came up with for Engati. So I am from marketing team. So our the entire goal is to increase the number of leads, user engagement, user experience on the website and my online assets. And that is what the challenge we came up with for Engati to solve. Yeah, so we started with one by one, solving one by one problem. So the first problem that we were addressing is the building a chatbot for the website. So we have built two sets of chatbots, basically one for the website where the whole objective of uplifting the lead generation, qualifying the leads, integrations and reporting, those things have taken care. So we have used the AI also for an extent to automate these flows and have a robust answer to the users who have a better experience. So the other part of it is we have built something very specifically, it's like a chat GPT of cancer. So this is the first time in India we have built something which is catering to users, answering all the queries related to cancer. So they can directly go to the chatbot and ask, what is the symptoms of this disease, that disease. So we have trained our bot, which is coming from HCG, which is a leader in the cancer space, which is more authentic, not like Google. So we have trained that bot, and which is inside the chatbot system. So people are able to get the answers to that. At the same time, they are able to get the nudge to the respective healthcare providers, or like basically like the doctors and the unit suggestions and everything. So that system is learning. So we have used the healthcare AI in a much larger extent in that particular part. So there are two modules that we have started with, and there are many more things are going on in the pipeline. Yeah, so this is the two things that we have built, which are solving the problem and helped us a lot. Yeah, so I mean, as a public company, we have to go through a lot of qualification process while before finalizing the vendor. So what we have primarily looked into is that very strong technical skill and technical team. So we wanted someone to who think beyond what is happening as a normal. We don't want someone to duplicate what is there outside. So we wanted someone to think and have a technical capability to run with us in an advanced level, being a top player in the industry. So we wanted someone to cope up with the technology needs of ours. And also we are looking for the combination of AI, which is becoming a norm nowadays, right? So the AI is taking over, and we have to be in that race as well, so otherwise we'll be left around. So that's another objective that we had, some vendor who have very strong hand in the AI space, and also multi-channel, multi-language support. And another approach was that, like, we were looking for someone who can handle the enterprise graded security systems, and have that all the security checks passed, because we are dealing with healthcare data, which is very sensitive, very important, and we have to go through a lot of audits and passes for that. And then also the integration capability, being a very complex systems, like HMS systems and other internal systems. So a vendor who have a capability to work with multiple integrations capabilities, including meta and complex systems to handle. So that are the capabilities that we are looking for, and we have found Engati is the best suited for that. Yeah, so directly since my KPIs and our team KPIs aligns with the branding revenue, so we have seen 45% increase in the chatbot contribution to the branding revenue. So that's within the 6 month of implementation, we have seen that a great result. And so other than that, we have also reduced a lot of this public reviews and everything, or positives and negative reviews which are going out in the public space. So we had made this chatbot as a channel for people to give their feedback, resolve their issues, rather than putting out the reviews and everything. So that has been increased. So overall, customers having a great experience, great engagement rate on the website. So those are the tangible results that I would see, which had helped HCG grow in a positive side. So basically, with regards to generative AI capabilities, we have started with our, as I mentioned about the ChatGPT of cancer. So that is in the learning stage. So that's the first module that we have launched with generative AI with Engati. So since that is currently in a learning stage and we are observing the larger capabilities of it, we're also expanding into other modules like, e-commerce and, user queries answering for the different departments, like may it be customer experience, may it be operations, and other part of it. So we are expanding our generative AI capabilities to those departments as well. But yeah, so those are in planning stage, which we are coming up with next in another 6 months to 1 year down the lane. Those things we are also be going up on live. So we are going to digital transformation, as I mentioned. So we are looking to complete business automations, which the customers who are online, we are going through that automation process now. So there are hundreds of departments comes under the healthcare provider. So we are taking up one by one departments and making sure wherever the customer touch points are there. So there we have we introduce this kind of a generative AI chatbots, and much simpler way for people to communicate and have a great experience with the brand. So we are going through those modules, and that's a roadmap. So another 1 year down the line, we should have all our customer facing processes has to be linked with generative AI, and where the customers get a better experience, and that also contributed to the revenue. Yeah, so so far my experience with Engati has been really great. So the very technically capable team. So I can reach out to Engati at any point in time for any difficulties or any challenges. I can go with any challenges. I would get an answer as yes, and the team is happy to help, and they take it as their own brand, and very personally they take care of the customer service. And the Engati helps us guide through the whole process, which is very smooth engagement so far with us. And I also see that Engati always plan things in advance. So they come to us with, hey, this is the things running in the industry, and why don't we try this out? So I believe that is an advantage that Engati have, and it's been giving to us. They guide us through what can be done next. So that's a very sweet of them, very very great, that I have a great experience. So that's the reason I would definitely recommend to whoever I come across.